I realized that many of us, we are David. And this is why I wanted to share this story, because when I read it, for me, it was like I have heard this story, I have read the scriptures, and know that story by reading it over and over. But this time it was different. This time when I read the story from 1 Samuel chapter 17, it got me in tears. I was crying. And I wasn't crying because David finally defeated Goliath. I was crying because of the details that it was previous to David standing in the battlefield to fight this giant. And I realized that many of us, we are David. We're standing in the battlefield, but we forget the steps. And sometimes that's why we lose these battles, or sometimes that's why we don't step into the battle, because we believe the voices outside, the voices that they're not in us, in a way of reminding us what we did previously. We have voices that are reminding us that we're not capable of doing what we want to do. And that is the reason why many of us, we go to seminars, we read books, we understand what is the next step we need to take. But we don't take that step because we're afraid, because something in us is saying we're not enough to do that. Or when we take the step, we get people saying, who do you think you are to teach that? Or who do you think you are to do that? Or you need more training. Why are you doing that? I thought you were this, and now you're saying you're that? You're crazy. You don't have what it takes. And we get so many people talking about us, about who we used to be, who we are now, and how we're not enough to do those things that we want to do. And we get those criticism from ourselves first sometimes, then from our family, and then from the people outside.